All right, so Sony displayed some real anti-consumer stuff in the last few days with this PlayStation Portal, previously known as the Project Q Lite. It's their handheld that was rumored forever. They finally talked about it at the June showcase, and now we have more details. But there's some stuff in there that I don't like. And who am I? I'm LittleBobby here with 59 Gaming Direct, and we're here today to talk about the PlayStation Portal PSP, the new PSP, and the other accessories they debuted, which all sound fine, sound like good products, but there's some very anti-consumer choices being made, so we need to talk about that. But if you're brand new here, consider leaving a subscribe, leave a like if you enjoy this video, and if you don't like this video, make sure to dislike and let me know in the comments what we can do better for next time. We absolutely do want to hear what you guys think about this too, so let us know in the comments after we've done all of our thing here, what you guys think of this. Let's talk about this PlayStation Portal. Right, this is a handheld device, 1080p, 60 FPS screen, 8-inch LCD screen, not OLED, LCD. It's a pretty sizable screen. It's got a dual sense half on either side, so it looks like the cryptographic sequencer from the Arkham games, where Batman's like this, and he's got the Batarang look on the side. This thing, it looks okay. You know, it doesn't look like anything special, right? But here's the problem: PlayStation just came out, I think like a week ago or maybe 10 days ago, something, and said they had made big strides to getting 4K 60 cloud streaming going. And this before, I don't think GeForce Now can do that quite yet. And I know xCloud, Microsoft's cloud, can't do that yet. So Sony's like the first ones to go, hey, we got it done. And it's just going to start rolling out, which is a big deal. But this PlayStation Portal is not cloud streaming. You know, it does not cloud stream. It works on Wi-Fi. It relies on your PlayStation 5 to go. Now, that doesn't mean you can only play it at home, right? You could be like, say, you're at a coffee shop. You turn your PlayStation on remotely with the PlayStation Portal. I was going to put portable PlayStation Portal, and then you play at the coffee shop. And you're playing God of War Ragnarok. You're playing Returnal, whatever. You know, CNET came out and said they played Returnal and said it had very little latency. It's very impressive. But they did also say, hey, we're in a very controlled environment in the same room. So hopefully it'll still hold up over Wi-Fi. But the thing about this is no cloud streaming kind of makes this a hard sell, because this thing's going to be $199.99, $200, right? Now, on top of that, it does include 3.5 millimeter audio jack, which is nice because some people like to use that. PSVR games are not supported, which makes sense to me. VR is a very different thing than a screen, right? Like, you don't expect, oh, I got this new Oculus game, let me play it on my phone through remote play for Steam, right? So like, I say, hey, that's fine. PSVR 2 games aren't going to work. But even the PlayStation Plus premium cloud streaming is not supported, which again, I know they said cloud is not supported, but like that seems like simple, right? That's PS3 game. I don't know. I don't like that personally. I wish there was some cloud thing. Maybe they can enable it later. Maybe it's a thing they can do on the back end. It's not a hardware thing, but we'll have to see. Now, aside from that, there is some other peripherals. The Pulse Elite wireless headset, which is like kind of like the old PlayStation 5 headset where it's like over the ears and the headband. I mean, this one does kind of sound cool. Lossless audio, which is a big deal. Lossless audio is always great to have. Most things will have it now, but still, it's a good thing to know that your gaming company, which, you know, gaming companies won't have it. You know, you can get earbuds that'll support lossless wireless earbuds, like the premium ones. But yeah, it also says it has noise rejection, that's another standard thing, right? And a charging hanger, so you get a nice storage option, right? A thing you can stick on your desk or on your shelf or whatever, and it hangs the headphones so you can keep them up and out of the way, and while it's doing that, it charges them, which is very, very cool. I think that's awesome. They're doing inductive charging, obviously, like, you know, wireless charging through the headset itself, which is very cool. They also have the PlayStation Pulse Explorer. The Pulse Explorer are wireless earbuds, and earbuds are kind of what everybody uses now, right? I have a really nice headset somewhere, but it's nice over-ear studio monitors, right, that I could put over DT 990s, right? Very nice pair of headphones, but just for comfort now, I use these, right? My room gets kind of warm, so not having like sealed ears and stuff makes it so it's a little easier. So these Pulse Explorer are going to also have lossless audio and noise rejection, which is great, right? We want that in our consumer products. And they both feature PlayStation Link, which is PlayStation's new wireless audio technology. Now, here's what the problem with this whole setup comes, and this is where we're going to double back to the PlayStation Portal, because this wireless technology, this wireless audio technology, they want to ensure the best possible experience with the least amount of latency and all that. And yes, Bluetooth, especially with gaming, Bluetooth is going to have a little bit of latency. That's just how Bluetooth works. It's got to convert the signal to like a wireless signal, get it to your headphone has to play that back to you. So it's all got, you know, a little microsecond, you know, a couple milliseconds, right, of latency. Now, Sony says, well, the PlayStation Portal is going to have that 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Cool. But it's also only going to support one of these two as a wireless option. There's no Bluetooth, right? At least no standard Bluetooth. I assume this PlayStation Link is some kind of like form of Bluetooth. What I am hoping is that they license it out later so I don't have to buy a $200 pair of earbuds that I can actually use. Now, my question too is that, are these earbuds, yeah, I believe they are, but are these earbuds gonna support just regular Bluetooth? Because like that, I mean, oh, it actually does say here, yes. Pulse Explorer can be connected to PS5 via the USB adapter using PlayStation Link. Also, mobile phone through Bluetooth at the same time. So they will be able to do that. You can connect them to your phone, which is good. But again, I don't like that you can only use these for the thing unless you want to use a wired headset. Now, like, I'll use this at home when I'm at the computer because I know I'm not going to get up and go anywhere or have, you know, any craziness go on. Very controlled, except for maybe my cat, right? But if it's outside, I don't want to use wired anything. I want it to be wireless, right? So it's as easy as possible. Right? I don't have to like wrap it up and make sure it goes in my bag the right way. I just take them out and put them in their little case and boom, done. I don't like having to buy a $200 handheld, right? If I wanted to buy it, which I probably won't because of the headphone situation. But if I'm buying a $200 handheld, then to buy $200 earbuds that go with it because they're the only option, that's extremely anti-consumer. And I think that Sony needs to rethink this. They need to put out another model. Like I'll gladly, if you go, hey, you could pay $250 and have this model with standard Bluetooth, right? Because that means that I could get like a stand for it down the line. But I want to just hold it. I could get a stand for it and like Bluetooth a controller to it. Or I could Bluetooth headphones to it, right? Do that and I'll pay an extra $50, easy. But this is, you know, this just doesn't feel good as a consumer to have Sony go, well, you want the experience you thought you were going to get from the box? Well, you got to pay an extra $200 to just connect some wireless earbuds to this thing that we're making. You know, who's this made for? Talon knows, right, that the Japanese market is huge in handheld, right? That's where the most Switches sell, and that's where the most like PS Vita sold and things like that. 3DS. Handheld is really big in Japan, right? And I think this is what they're targeting. They're going, you know what, we're probably not getting a ton in America because this isn't a Switch. People are going to know better that this isn't a Switch. Oh, I hope they do. But you're going to know it's not a Switch. It's not going to play things natively. You can't just take it anywhere, right? I could take a Switch camping if I wanted to and play Zelda in the middle of the woods with no Wi-Fi. Right? I can't do that with the PlayStation Portal. But if you're in a country like Japan, where there's very good Wi-Fi infrastructure and Wi-Fi on trains and things like that, public transportation, then yeah, you're gonna make a killing over there because people are like, oh, it's like my Switch, because there it will work like a Switch, right? But anyway, I just don't like this trend of Sony kind of going into more and more proprietary stuff again, like they did with the PS Vita. That's what killed the Vita. The proprietary storage. And same thing that's caused a lot of issues with the Xbox consoles recently. It's like people have to buy a $300 Xbox Series S and then a $200 1 terabyte thing if they're lucky. $200 to get a 1 terabyte expansion. You know, so that's one of those things that like I don't like that as a consumer. I don't like feeling like, hey, we're gonna do things where you have to be involved with our ecosystem for every step of getting what you want. Right. That's just kind of my thoughts on this whole thing. Let us know down below. What do you think about this PlayStation PlayStation Portal, right? Formerly Project Q Lite. Is it something that interests you still? I know Lethal loves Sony and he loves handhelds and he'll probably buy this thing still. For me, it's a no. Like it may be down the line if I can get each one for like $100, like on a super flash sale sometime. Yeah, then yeah, if I can pay $200, get the headphones and the PlayStation Portal, I'll grab it. But I'm not paying $200 for each. That's absurd in my opinion, and I don't feel like really anybody should pay that. If you are going to buy one of these, you know, hopefully they license out the PlayStation Link tech, and then maybe like Raycon can buy into it and make some affordable headphones for it. But I don't know, it just feels off to me. Anyway, let us know in the opinion. And if you are new here and you made it to the end, consider subscribing. Again, I'm LittleBobby here with 59 Gaming Direct. We try to bring you videos as often as we can, but let us know what you think. Are you going to buy these things? Do you think it's anti-consumer like I do? What are your thoughts? Let us know. And if you dislike this video, leave a dislike. Let us know in the comments so we can do better next time. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm LittleBobby here with 59 Gaming Direct, and I hope you have a great day. We hope to see you soon, and you take care.